Everybody, how you going? Um, I've just started a new project, and this one is with felt. This is 8 inches on the long, 8 inches on the long, and 4 3/4 that way, 4 3/4 that way. Now you just cut yourself a bit of felt or batting, or wadding as some people call it. But this is very thin, and I think that's what I think you should be after, is the thinness of it, although batting can be quite thick. So try and get the felt, but you can use those other things. Now with that, then you cover it in calico. You haven't got any calico, just some plain paper, plain material, sorry. What am I thinking about? And this is calico here. It's bleached one, and I glued it onto the felt, and then I cut around it as straight as I could. Now this is going to be a little booklet, so I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to put this tea-dyed, what do you call it, cheesecloth. Now the cheesecloth I want as shabby as possible. I haven't told you what it is yet, have I? It's going to be a Rosary Book, with the lady, Our Lady of the Rosary, on the front, and she's going to look a bit like that. And when you open her up, you're going to have your rosary beads in there. Now, when I haven't got any rosary beads at the moment. I've given them to my children. So I have bought some old ones online to fit inside of this. So when I get them, I'll do the book, and when I get them, I'll put them in and show you what it looks like. So that's what we're going to do. You know what? I forgot to turn on my heat gun. Damn it. Anyway, what we're going to do is cut this cheesecloth around this book. Now this book is made up of, as I said, felt inside, calico on top. It's 8 inches by 4 3/4 inches. Now just cut it a little bit bigger because I want to fray it. So this is what we'll do. We'll give it about, I don't know, an inch. And cut it out as straight as you can. Cheesecloth is a very hard material to work with. Now this is tea dyed. I forgot to tell you. Oh, did I tell you? I can't remember. But this is tea dyed cheesecloth. I just put it in some tea, dried it. It doesn't smell like tea. And it's beautiful and soft and bouncy. Quite nice to use. I love the colour. Right, what we're going to do next is we're going to shabby it up a bit. We're going to take some pieces, and this is very easy to do with cheesecloth. You just take the edges out like that, fray it, make it look a little bit shabby chic, and I think that will look really nice with the book. It makes it look old. Now, has anyone said the rosary in the last 30 years? I haven't, which is a shame. The devotion to the rosaries sadly lacking, isn't it? But it's a thing we used to do quite much in the 60s, didn't we? And I haven't seen it since. since I've left school. We used to do it in high school, Rosary of a morning. Our church was next door. Father lived next door. And but I thought I'd reminisce a little bit about what I used to do. And everyone should have a pair of rosary beads. They're such pretty things, and you know, you can feel them, and it feels good to touch them. But anyway, let's just see what that looks like. Just one here. Some is a bit more frayed than others, but that's okay. That looks good. I might just do this side a little bit more. Take a little bit more off, like that. That looks good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to glue that down. It's going to look like this. A book very similar to this. Now I'll just check that size again. That looks a little bit big on one side. I want to get it right there. If it looks a little bit big, you can always cut some of the shabbiness down, just like that. Right, I think that looks okay. Not too bad. Let me just see. And close it up, because we don't want it to. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I think my glue gun will be hot now, and I'm going to glue it. Make sure you pull that up. Can get a bit out of shape. That's what cheesecloth does. It's a little bit out of shape. Right. It doesn't look too bad. Right, so I'm going to glue it. Here we go. You just glue it right on the edge line. And get it down and pat it out. You don't want any globs of glue that may harden underneath, because it won't feel very good. Turn it around. Right, now I've done that, close it over. And this is what we're left with. A little book like that. See? Now that looks quite effective with the cheesecloth. A bit shabby chic there. Not too bad at all. Let's pull this one out. Seems to be just standing there. And that one. There we go. And there we go. So, I think that looks pretty good. Now, what I'm also going to do is stick Our Lady goes on there, and I was thinking about putting this coffee stained lace. I was thinking, can't see, hang on, I'll just move that. I was thinking about putting this on here underneath, of course, out there. Now, which side is which? This side. And I've just cut this really straight, like that. And I will start gluing this on. I want it right there in the corner in the book. So I want it right there in the corner. Just like that. Alright, now just like that. Get the bumps out. Right. Right, that is not too bad. And we just want to let the end there, don't we? Like that. That was hot. Get that off as quick as possible. Right, now we cut it right there on the end, and that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to do the same for the top. Now that's a coffee stained white lace. As you can see, it's a beautiful colour. Right, this is the way here. Alright, here we go again. Just do that corner. It's easy to start off with. Like that. I'm going to go up there. Like that. Just like that. Now, when we finish this, I'll probably stick the photo on of Our Lady of the Rosary, and maybe put some embellishments around her as well. Okay, there's a bit of glue strings everywhere again, as usual. And we'll cut that about there, which looks okay. And here we are, finished. This part of it anyway. So there you go. So we have that little book. Now inside is going to be a little bit decorated, not much because I don't want too much bulk, because when you put your rosary beads in there'll be a little bit of a bulk there. Now I really like that coffee stained lace. It's a flat lace, and it was vintage to start with, but coffee didn't turn out too bad, did it? Yeah, I like that. Right, now I think we can stick our photo on. Now you're going to have to put on some felt. I'll need them, won't I? Okay, so I'll put it on this felt. I do it all in one go because it's a photo. And squash it down as quickly as possible. You don't want any of that lumps and bumps on it. Okay, that didn't turn out too bad. And then just cut her out like that. Now you can go around and just round off those corners because the photo is rounded off. Right, that's good. Oh, a bit of glue there, that's okay. Should have my non-stick mat down. Damn it. Anyway, just fix up those little bits that are showing. That. And one more here. There we go. Right, now, this is a very beautiful photo. It's a photocopy of Our Lady of the Rosary. Got a bit of glue there. Anyway, I'll leave it there for the time being. Anyway, we're going to stick her on there, and having the felt just gives it that little bit of a rise and pads it down better. Now, hang on, she's got to go there. So there she is there. What do you think? Yeah, looks good, doesn't it? Okay, so what I'll do is put her there. Yep. And here we, in a minute, get the top and bottom level as well. That's not too bad. Okay, here we go. And there we go. There we go. Okay, so there it is there, Our Lady of the Rosary. Now, I think I'll leave it at that, because the video has been going too long, but that's what we're up to, and we'll continue with her. We'll put some lace around her, and then we'll do the inside. I was thinking about the inside here, putting this tea-dyed one just in around the edges, just to cover up those raw edges. That would look nice, wouldn't it? I think it would. Okay, and that's what we'll do. So see you soon to finish that off.